Ready, set, go. Welcome into Cozy's Ghost Adventures. Today I'm going to tell you one of the longest stories of all time. I have no idea how it's going to go, but we're just going to go. Here we go. Once upon a time, in a quiet little village nestled between the misty hills in the ancient woods. They had some woodpeckers in there pecking on the woods. There was a man named Cozy. Who the hell knows he? He had heard rumors about a haunted mansion at the edge of the village. A place where no one would ever dare to venture. People whispered that a dark secret lived within its walls. A secret tied to the spirits of women who had once walked the earth a thousand different times. Damn straight. Shit's getting real now, they say. Cozy was intrigued by mystery and decided to visit the mansion. He's like, let's do this. Let's get her going. As he stepped inside. Hey, XRP back in the building, just in time. As Cozy stepped inside the mansion, the air grew colder and chillier. The silence was overwhelming. The silence was overwhelming. He soon found himself in a grand hall, where the portraits of the women adorned the halls, each time with a gaze that seemed to follow him, and each one of them, their eyes filled with nothing but sorrow. Nothing but sorrow, maybe I'll see you tomorrow. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifted. In the blink of an eye. And the first woman appeared. Number one lady was the lady of the velvet gown. Okay, guys? So, number one, the lady of the velvet gown. She was a woman of noble birth, draped in a velvet gown that shimmered like the night sky. Her beauty was unmatched, and her eyes were as dark as the depths of the ocean, fucking 13 miles below, where who the hell know how many megalodons are down at the bottom of that freaking ocean. Her name was Lady Alara. Last name Alara, first name Lady. She was once betrothed to a prince, but on the night of their wedding, he was mysteriously killed. Her heart was then broken, and she spent the rest of her days wandering the halls, right? Forever waiting for him to return, the prince. Her love was eternal, and so was her grief, and her misery, and her anger, and everything else that you can imagine. She spoke to Cozy with a very soft, just as a whisper. Her hand reaching out, offering him some comfort. Stay with Cozy, she pleaded. I am forever alone. You could be the one to ease my sorrow. Okay? Number two. The sorceress of the moonlit garden. That's right. In the next instant, a woman emerged from the shadows, taking a bath in the light of a crescent moon. I wonder who that could be. She was tall and regal, with silver hair that cascaded down her back. She had those crazy cool eyes that glowed faintly with the unnatural light. Her name was Seraphina. Fucking Seraphina. Billy Swings in the building. Go Tar Heels. BBY. Fuck Duke. Amen to that. I'll give you a tip of the cap. Tip of the cap to Billy Swings, everybody. But anyways, yes. Her name was Seraphina, a powerful sorceress who had once ruled the land with wisdom and magic. But her thirst for power had let her down. Her deep and dark obsession. She cast a curse upon herself now. She was bound to the mansion. Her spirit wandered in the garden, for real, that once flourished under her command. Love you too, Billy. Have a good night, brother. Cheers. Come to me, Cozy, she beckoned. I can offer you knowledge and power beyond your wildest dreams, I tell you. All I ask is that you help me break my curse. I've been dealing with this shit for so long, and I need some help, and I can help you. Together, we can rule the night once and for all. Alright, that's number 2. Now number 3. The Weeping Widow in the building. The last woman to appear was draped in all black, her face obscured by a veil. Her name was Isolde. Isolde. Beautiful name. She had once been a young bride, full of hope and joy. Her husband was a soldier. He had gone off to war, leaving her behind. And when he returned, he was not the same person that left. He was broken, lost to the horrors of the battle that he faced. AKA PTSD. It's a real thing. When he returned, he was not the same man at all. One fateful night, in a moment of despair, her husband took his own life, unfortunately. Isolde was left to mourn him, her heart forever heavy with the grief and pain and misery. She wandered the mansion, her weeping echoing through the halls, searching for the peace that had eluded her. Cozy, she cried softly. I have nothing left but my sorrow, and that's it. Can you bring me peace? Can you release me from this eternal mourning that I'm facing every damn day, morning till night? Fucking Cozy stood in the hallway, his heart heavy with the weight of the choices before him. 3 women. Not 1, not 2, but 3. Each with their own tragic past. Each with their own desire to be saved. He could feel their pain, their yearning. But he knew that only one of them could be the one to lift his heart from his own shadows. Lady Alara, though she was a woman of unmatched beauty and love, seemed trapped in an endless cycle of mourning, forever waiting for something that could never return. Her sorrow, though deep, was an anchor. Keeping her tied to her past forever. Seraphina, on the other hand, number 2, with her promise of power and knowledge, offer temptation. Sometimes too hard to bear, if you know what I'm saying, guys. But Cozy knew that the thirst for power could consume a soul, and her curse was warming that magic came at a price. Oh my. It sure did. To help her would be to risk his own humanity and himself. Isolde, number 3. Back to her. The Weeping Widow. Here we go. Was a woman whose sorrow had consumed her. Her grief was not selfish. No selfish grief. No selfish grief. No selfish grief. She had loved deeply and had been broken by the loss of her husband. Her soul yearned for release, not for power, but for peace. I'm going to say it again. Her soul yearned for peace, not for power, but for peace. Cozy, after much reflection, can you guess which one of these women that he chose? 1, 2, or 3? Well, I'm going to tell you who he chose. He chose number 3. Isolde. He chose Isolde, the weeping widow. Why? Because he saw her in not just sadness, but a deep capacity for love. Okay? Her grief was not one of endless yearning, but of letting go. He believed that by helping her find peace, he would also free himself of the chains of his own fears. As he approached Isolde, he took her hand and whispered, "I will help you find peace, Isolde. Your love is true, and you deserve to rest now." Last but not least part of the story, thank you everyone that's still watching and will continue to watch in the future. Here we go. It was at that moment the mansion seemed to sigh, almost even cry, and a gentle light filled the room. It just emerged. Isolde smiled, the veil lifting from her face, revealing a look of serenity and peace and calming. The sadness that would once consume her had now faded and dissipated, and she was finally now free. Cozy too felt a lightness in his heart, as if the weight of the mansion had been lifted. The spirits of the other women were still watching. As though they were sad, they understood in a weird way. Cozy had chosen the path of compassion, and in doing so, he had set a soul free. And so, and then, and so the mansion grew quiet. The whispers of the past fading into the night. Cozy left, knowing that he had made the right fucking decision. The son of a bitch is a smart guy once in a while. For sometimes the greatest power is not in what we can gain from others, but what we can give. The end! Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for liking my story, Stephanie. See you, goodbye.